Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It's Saturday, and that means the UEC is fighting their Saturday event. This is the second battle of the weekend. Thanks to everybody in the UEC for allowing me once again to be here. I do appreciate it every weekend. So on the Confederate side, we have the 8th Alabama, 18th North Carolina. And on the Union side, we've got the 52nd New York and the 2nd Delaware. Now this is Anderson's Counterattack, and I'm not used to this battlefield with artillery pieces in play. We've seen this battlefield many times on this channel. Usually, the Union is going to try to guard these logs right here, or these caissons.
Das stimmt. Aber die Rolle gerade eben war so knapp.
Das ist meine Schnauze. Der Captain hat sehr schuld. Ja, die Chief hat geschrieben, ja, vorwärts einer und läuft voller, der Ring wird immer voller und kurz davon nicht mehr. Ah ja, das schaffen wir schon. Wir bleiben stehen. Das war Hammer. Nun gut.
Es war Kamera keine Fahne. Ja, ich weiß. Ja,
wo willst du das hin? Links im Wald, beziehungsweise in Box.
All right, let's get into this here. There is your 52nd New York. Wearing their Santa caps today. Here's your artillery.
Sniff und Richard Probleme haben, wendet euch an diese beiden Ansprechpartner. Wenn es zu stressig, hektisch oder gesagt, ihr könnt es jetzt.
And we got 2 minutes before the battle begins. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the fun.
So sieht's aus.
Genau, und da da Filter dran sind, sind die auch gesund. Also von daher alles gut.
Genau.
Was ist ein Filter?
Und ihr wisst ja...
And we'll see how the Confederates decide to attack. They usually come up through these woods and try to go around to their left. The Union right. I imagine with those guns, they're going to be doing that again. And I don't think the Confederates have artillery on this map, so... So they're going to be attacking a heavily fortified position. You can see this ground they're going over, just a hilly, rocky mess. One of the South Mountain battlefields. And I wonder if the Union's just going to stand here and defend these guns. You can see the 2nd Delaware here.
Nicht ganz auf der Straße.
And the Confederates can get in these woods over here as well, so that you might see them come this way.
Oder dahinter Deckung beziehen.
Du siehst es gleich. Ich find's nicht.
Okay, ich bin ja nur neugierig.
Da, wo wir uns immer positionieren, wenn wir die Map spielen. Weiß nicht, ob du dich dran erinnerst.
Ja,
An den Steinen oder Holzblöcken, oder?
ist eine ganze Ecke her, aber ja.
Mal gucken. Aber es ist irre, wie knapp die Runde gerade war.
Aber die war gut.
Ich dachte echt, wir gewinnen das. Ein Strich hat doch gefehlt.
Ja, aber zum Schluss ging dann in der Uhr dieses rote wurde immer größer und dann ging so eine Kacke. Nein! Aber das war schon cool.
Das stimmt.
Das war ziemlich abgefahren.
Ich stehe voll auf diese TGV-Gefechte, ne? Stehe ich voll drauf.
Company, right. Face.
Red face.
Prepare to move out.
Prepare to move out.
Alright, you see the Confederate flags going to the Union left here. Or maybe not moving at all.
Right, hold it there.
Alright, clock is ticking. Battle has begun. And the Union's moving those guns back. That's kind of what I thought they might do. Try to get as close back to this wall as possible. Because that position is fairly hard to defend. All right, 2nd Delaware doing exactly what I thought they would do.
Red dress.
And 52nd is looks like they're going to try to defend the knee wall here. Try to protect those guns. Whoa. Did you see that lag? And the Confederates do not appear to be moving, or they're just doing it slow. They're not getting in any big hurry here. So Greenberg and the 8th moving around to the right.
Doppelschnell.
Was? Doppel?
Double quick und ran am Vordermann. Doppelschnitt.
Juni!
Rechts
Ja, du bist aber noch Arsch.
Nein, ich rechts.
Scheiße, wo war der wieder?
Ja, das ist eh ein Arsch.
So 8th Alabama going to come around to the right, face off against the Delaware, see if they can push them off that road. I'm not sure how far they can go this way before they hit the edge of the map. It's fairly large. This game is just stunning. Looks beautiful.
What's left?
Was left?
All right, there it is. They found the edge.
Ach, jetzt sind die wieder.
Up, they also found a Yankee spy here.
jetzt ich sehe genau. Die kommen genau. Also in die andere Richtung, versteht sich. Genau. Ciao.
2nd Delaware spotted the 8th Alabama. So Stricker's going to get some intel real quick that he's got a large company of Confederates heading his way. But they'll use these logs as defense all day. Oh, these guns are getting right back up here too.
Ja, genau.
Yeah, so the Union's going to play this the way they always do and try to use these logs as their fulcrum for the whole battle. And they'll bounce between the logs and the rocks the whole time. They'll use these as a fallback if they need to. But 18th North Carolina is coming the other way. So the 52nd will have to be prepared to defend that little knee wall. And it's not the best of positions, but the advantage goes to the Yankees, not only in guns, but also in sunlight. It's almost impossible to see shooting from those woods as a Confederate. Right, 8th Alabama. They're here. And they're going to want to get behind the Union if they can. But I imagine Stricker and the boys are going to open fire for too long. There it is.
Hold! Left!
Hold.
Face! Double quick! Forward march!
And Greenberg wasting no time, just marching straight into him. Point blank, right across the road. 8th Alabama pouring it into the 2nd Delaware. Flagman goes down. Here come the 52nd. This is going to give 18th North Carolina a chance to come across that road if they choose to. 52nd lining up on the other side of those logs. And now it's the Alabama's turn to take some volley fire. Greenberg standing out in the road. Greenberg and the boys coming straight out of the woods on the attack. Greenberg goes down. 52nd getting extremely close fire, and the charge from the 52nd. 18 North Carolina is here as well. Guns going off. This is chaos. So much for hanging back and waiting for some 8th Alabama still hanging on, but there's a lot more Yankees here. And they've done it. They've held off the attack. Although there's still some Confederates over there after they've wiped out the gunners.
gar nichts mehr.
Hilfe, Hilfe, Hilfe.
Gunners trying to hold their own here. And it looks like they've done it. There's only one Confederate left, Heinz.
Komm mal her. Du bleibst jetzt stehen. Bleib jetzt
Bleib
stehen.
stehen, wir haben doch Kurs auf.
There's two of them.
Bleib jetzt stehen.
Well, the Confederates showed that they were being aggressive, but unfortunately, they've left both of their battle flags on the field here. No, just one. Well, it says that there's two here. I don't see the other one, but look at this. It's snowing! Now, that is something I have not seen on this battlefield before. Oh, the admins, they're being tricky.
Alles gut. Könnte auch ein Bug sein.
So the Union's done it, and that line is coming blue again.
Ich hab keine Ahnung,
Ja.
And there are Confederates up here. I thought this was the 18th North Carolina. It looks like it's just the spies. That's a small group.
Wenn wir mal in die Luft schießen.
Dürfen wir nicht.
Auch nicht in die Luft.
Nein, ich glaube, es
So the Confederates have to come a long way to get back to the battlefield. Let's just sit here and enjoy the snow. Wonder how long it'll take before it starts piling up.
bin mir nicht sicher, ob es funktioniert, was wir hier gerade machen, aber egal, Befehl ist Befehl.
So it looks like we got the spies from both companies here. Scouts, you should say.
Aber die schießen aber auch nicht. Ich glaube, die wissen, was los ist.
Ja, das wäre wir halt auch nicht. Wenn sie eine Body abgeben, dann haben wir schon gewonnen.
And the Union has got the line back now.
Okay,
Just waiting for the second Confederate attack.
Johnson, bleibst du hier und kniest dich hin und wir tun so, als ob wir in den Wald zurückgehen.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so Morpho's going back. And it looks like Johnson's going to stay here and watch the Union. So the defense paid off. They were able to defend the position, although it was close. And, okay, I was going to say, where are the rest of the 52nd? Here they are.
Jetzt als ganz nach vorne im Wald.
Jawohl, Blind.
52nd, absolutely massive today.
Einheit vollständig.
And now Frank's got his captain tags back on again.
Company left.
So I guess he's a colonel in the TGV and a captain in the 52nd.
Forward march!
Prepare to hold. Wi-Fi left. March. Ja, aushalten jetzt.
And the Confederate flag laying there amongst all the bodies.
Server company, make ready. Make ready, company.
All right, Confederates are already back.
Take A. One rank. Second rank! Fire!
Firing by rank. Oh my God, 52nd pouring in a terrible volley. Well, this will definitely take out the sun as a problem with this weather.
Kein Firewood! Kein Firewood. Kein Firewood.
Dress!
Take
Now, did the 18th North Carolina come this way? Still just spies. Looks like they're coming up this way. But your second Delaware's here, holding the road.
Auf mich zukommen, glaube ich.
But 18th North Carolina is looking right at them.
Das war eine gute Salve.
Benutzt mal Shampoo hier, die
Ja,
ganze
brauchst du schon
Scheiße.
Still can't see through the smoke. I don't care if the sun's shining or not.
Noch in unserer Linie.
Ja, zudressen das Loch wird
Also die haben es doch dann auch wieder gesagt.
Stehen noch da.
Stehen die auf der Stelle?
Sagen dann geladen.
Oh! Huge volley by the North Carolinians there. There aren't a whole lot of Delaware left.
Das langt mir.
Ja, der Flankenträger vielleicht.
So. Mr. Daniel nach vorne aufschließen. Sie sind im Rear Rank. Grim Reaper, Rear Rank, right dress, Front Rank, right dress, auf geht's. Feindeinheit Ost, Südost.
Die bewegen sich Richtung...
So the 50 seconds have fallen back to the logs for a defensive position here.
Ausrichtung.
And they're getting flanked. Here come the Alabama.
On the left.
Behind the rocks. They're behind them. 50-second turning around. Well, most of them. Now they're running for it. Running back to the guns for safety. Man, you can't see shit on this battlefield.
50 seconds.
All right. The Carolinians running in, looking for the 52nd. Nope, they're actually just coming in to line up behind the logs. So the Confederates now have taken away the defensive position of the Union and claimed the point of contention. But here come the 2nd Delaware, it looks like. Stricker and the boys coming straight after the Alabama. Having to come around the logs to do it. Oh, Stricker taking it one to the face. And the Confederates held off that charge. And now the counterattack. 19 minutes to go. Confederates in command of the battlefield. You hear the rebel yell. And the Alabama now moving around to the right. These guys are not just staying in a fixed position to be flanked. They're doing the flanking. Yeah. Look at this. Greenberg going right up the right side of the road here. Right into the face of the 52nd and the artillery. 50 seconds there. Artillery going off. But the Alabama pouring in the lead. And the Union's engaged. Confederates have got the Union on their heels. 19 minutes to go. And the 52nd is flanked in 2 directions. There are not many of them left. They've fallen back behind the knee wall, leaving the guns out to their own accord here. North Carolina still behind the logs. Alabama in the woods. 2nd Delaware's made it back to the field. Ooh, flagman goes down. And 50 seconds coming this way. Can't give these boys time to breathe at all. Here they come. Now they're on the flank. They want that spot back. Captain Frank bringing his boys down around to the right. Oh, a terrible fire by the Carolinians, but they're about to get one too. Volley coming in from the 52nd. A lot of blood there. But there's not much cover for either one of these regiments here. Oh, another volley coming in, 52nd. Killing the commander and most of his men. Alabama's still holding the woods here. I'm surprised they haven't launched out. Probably worried about getting flanked by reinforcements. 2nd Delaware holding their own. The artillery still out front. These guys don't give a shit, man. Heavy artillery. Doing what they can. The Confederates are still here. using the logs as cover. That's exposing them to the enemy guns just a bit.
Feuer drin halten.
Nicht schießen.
Nicht schießen.
50 Seconds, 12 Uhr.
Bin klar. Ich würde gerne den Ball zurück und die Linie aufstellen.
Ah, die warten, dass ihr rauskommt? Ja, warten Sie, exakt.
So calm down for the moment. 16 minutes left to go. Alright, sounds like North Carolina is moving out away from the point of contention. Moving up toward the 8th Alabama. This surprises me a little bit because the point is down here, meaning it looks like they're just going to give it back to the Yankees here. That appears to be what's happening. That line is bleeding away. They only had to hold it for 15 more minutes, but looks like they've given up on that position. No, they're coming back now. Or they're switching positions. 8th Alabama's coming this way now. Alright, trying to get a flank on the Union here. They know the 52nd is the largest group here. Alright, the Alabama are in the rocks now. Looks like the Carolinians are coming with them. Alright, so they're taking that point back now. So the Carolinians are showing themselves, hoping that the 52nd will take the bait. They are. They're moving to the right. Frank now exposing his men to 2 companies. I don't know if he knew the Alabama was there or not. It's just impossible to see. Alabama's now out from the rocks. And it's the 52nd against the world. A heavy volley by the 8th Alabama. But the 52nd still standing.
Schön dressen.
Company.
And we've got 2nd Delaware coming in on the flank behind him. Look at this. Stricker doesn't give a shit, man. The little company that could right here. Right in behind. Causing confusion in the Confederate ranks. Carolina charging in. Element, no, that's 8th Alabama. Greenberg. So the 2nd Delaware murdered for their bravery, but it certainly gave Frank and the boys some time to breathe. You can see that red line. It's coming back now, though. 13 minutes to go. Frank and the boys up, and the caissons. And the Confederates still in command of the field. A lot of Confederates here. But the 52nd is not giving up that position easily. Look at them. Oh man, if you're not behind a caisson, you're a dead man. Flag down. Oh, but you hear it now. They've engaged. All tied up. 13 minutes to go. And the Confederates appear to be moving off again. 18th North Carolina going up. Using the logs as cover. Oh, you see Alabama boys just falling in rows. These caissons are good cover. But there's not a whole lot of 52nd left here. They are taking their toll. Oh, and here come the Alabama. Alabama moving in the countercharge, but there's not going to be anybody to charge back. 18th North Carolina coming in to finish them off as well. Confederates are just brutalizing them. Oh, artillery coming in. You see Fritz running back to the line. The flag did make it out at least. But the Confederates, with less than 12 minutes to go, are in complete command of this field. 52nd and the 2nd Delaware, they're going to have to do something to get this back swinging the other way. See, both flags are in their possession, so that's good.
52nd hier zu mir, links ein
Company Independent Fire.
Independent Fire.
Und quiet in ranks.
Ich habe keine Ahnung. Da hinten.
Die stehen links vom Punkt Nordwesten.
Shipment call.
So we'll see if they can protect themselves behind these rocks from the artillery. They've got to keep the pressure on them, and they know it. Alabama on the move. You can see the Confederates' spirits are high. So once again, Greenberg and the boys on the move.
Into line, on my left. Into line. Mode! March. Prepare for hold.
Prepare for hold.
There they are again. They flank the guns.
Bring aim.
But here comes the 52nd. They're not waiting for it this time. Frank's already crossed the road. Union is now taking losses. But he's able to turn the flank of the Alabama. They're going to have to turn all the way around. But they are. Look at this. Alabama still pouring in a deadly fire. Frank and the boys doing everything they can. They're charging. Here they go. 52nd New York into the backs of the 8th Alabama, who are running back to the safety of the North Carolinians. They got out of there just in time. Wow. Great move by Greenberg there to save his company. But the 2nd Delaware is still coming. Oh, and it's bleeding away from the Confederates now. Look at that. That red line is coming down. They're going to have to push back. They've given up the log. 2nd Delaware is there. 52nd New York right behind him.
Hey, du, random, hau ab, du.
So are the Confederates going to be able to do anything about it, or are they just going to let this thing bleed off? They've almost done it. They've almost knocked out the counterattack here. And it looks like they're going to give it back to them. So good job by the Yankees. Take that back. Oh, but they're not done yet. Okay, here come the Alabama. Greenberg and the boys moving on to the flank. Trying to get behind the 52nd, who's turning this way.
18.
Oh, a heavy fire coming in. Flagman goes down. Alabama's deadly with a musket. Oh, but so's the 52nd. You can see taking fire again. They're trying desperately. Oh, and here come the Carolinians. Have come back up to the logs. Can they get around and push the Delaware off and save that point of contention? It's gonna be real close. Delaware's not going anywhere. Oh my God! Look at this, and it's almost over. Counterattacks completed. The Union have done it. Both sides are now engaged. And Frank's going to use that to charge. Here he comes. 52nd New York charging in to the 8th Alabama. Alabama able to hold him off. And the countercharge. Delaware in danger of being overrun. Here come the 8th Alabama. Couple minutes too late, but now they're going straight for the guns. Look at this. You hear the general retreat. What's left of the 52nd is running for their lives.
Wir sind gleich in eurem Arsch.
Confederates are going to push them back to Washington. Warga trying to get away with that flag. Don't look back, man.
Heute nicht.
Renn, Fahne, renn.
All right, they've done it. They outran them. Good job. But the Confederates have moved all the way up into this field here. And they're going to have to get into a defensive position to force another counterattack. Pretty impressive. It looks like they're just holding way up here by the guns. This makes me feel like the Union will go through the woods and try to get around them this way. That's what I would do. We've got a spy over here already. And they don't even see him. Look at that. 3 guys just ran right by this dude. Oh, no. They found him this time.
Jungs! Greenberg hat mich adoptiert. Greenberg hat mich adoptiert.
Ich dich auch.
Au!
Oh, man. All right, now that blue line's bleeding away. So we'll see how the Union decides to do it. So North Carolina in the rocks, Alabama in the woods. They're anticipating that same tactic that I was. But the Union appear to be coming straight down the road, and they're not doing it slow either. Here they come. Oh, now they're breaking off into the woods. 52nd. Alabama's waiting for them. Oh, 52nd. Taking it hard before they can get into line. And there it is, another counterattack. 11 minutes, 55 seconds. And 2nd Delaware coming straight down, it looks like. Oh, there's your artillery. 2nd Delaware breaking off to the right here. Stricker and the boys coming this way, trying to get on the flank of the 18th North Carolina. Alabama still able to hold in the woods. Stricker might just go all the way around them and not even try to engage them. Nope. He's engaging them. So the Tar Heels going to have to reposition themselves and put their backs to the 52nd. Alabama's doing okay in the woods against them right now. See him sending out runners trying to get that point of contention back. Oh no, this is artillery. They're trying to get behind him with some more guns. Look at this. And it's working. That red line is bleeding away. So 18th's going to have to come back and take care of these gunners. Yeah, they're going to have to come this way. They can't afford to stand there. Not while that red line is bleeding away. But Stricker and the boys keeping the attention of the 18th North Carolina away from these artillerists. All right, they're on the move now. Here they come. So 18th coming down. They see the point of contention bleeding away. They're coming down to the rocks for defense as well as holding the point. But that leaves the 8th Alabama exposed. Oh, here they go. 8th Alabama moving as well to the left. Coming back. They know they can't stay so far forward. Greenberg probably expected to see the Tar Heels out there. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it, bud. Thank you for being here. All right, so Carolina has overrun the guns. So So good job there. And the Confederates still in control. The gunners running back to the safety of the 2nd Delaware. Union now taking losses, and they've got 9 minutes to take back this counterattack. So Alabama in the pinch there. Okay, they're backing off. And now Delaware in a tough spot. Okay, you see them breaking away from there. They're getting out of there. Stricker knows he doesn't want 2 companies pouring fire into him. And the 52nd now reinforcing in the woods on the road. They're moving that way toward the point of contention. Back to the Union guns. 8 minutes to go.
Hier lang. Hier lang.
And you can see Confederates moving back as well. So the Confederates consolidating on the point of contention with 8 minutes to go. They know the Yankees have got to charge in, and here they come. Your 52nd getting behind the woods here, the logs.
Fire!
Trying to use the terrain for their advantage. A large volley coming in.
Haben wir unsere Fahne dabei? Das sieht doch gut aus, Jungs. Den können wir noch eine drücken.
Yeah, man, we're trying to grow the channel every week if we can. Your help is always appreciated.
Fire!
Schön, Fahne down.
There we go. Oh, man.
Sir, empfehle Fire by range.
Straße.
Ja, kannst du machen. Komm ins Feuer.
Danke, Sir.
So the Confederates still in mass here. 7 minutes to go. These Yankees are going to have to make a push, and a strong one.
Right dress, ihr steht einfach so da. Right dress, verdammte Scheiße. Ready, aim. In der Nähe der Holzklötze.
Ah, ja.
Genau.
Oh, Silos!
Feuer!
Gerade noch aufgefallen.
Reload.
Reload. Ich sehe auch ganz viel ohne Ball.
So we got 2nd Delaware up on the hill.
Ja, Männer.
Wir müssen näher ran, die Verluste bei der
Oh, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the prime sub next month.
Warum haben wir Verluste bei der Arbeit?
Weil die jedes Mal Schuss sind.
Like I was saying before, everything we get for the channel goes right back into the channel. I just bought a new sound card. Oh my god, a heavy volley coming in from the Delaware. 18th North Carolina are exposed to their fire. Oh, and it's bleeding away. They've got to push these. They've got to push the 52nd off these logs. It's working. They put the put it back onto the Confederates, and you see them moving. 18th North Carolina sweeping across the road into the woods here, trying to put some pressure on the 52nd to leave, and they're going. 52nd is moving away from the point of contention. They're doing it too quick. Confederates are going to be able to get this back if they hold it. Are they able to do it? Will the Confederates move up? That blue line is still turning blue. Confederates have moved up. Alabama moving back into the position here. I don't know why that's still moving blue, man. The point of contention says it's back here. There are no Union in sight. It's probably because of these gunners. It's the only thing I can think of. I'm sure it's confusing the hell out of the Confederates as well. But this counterattack is going to be pushed away again. This is incredible. Now this one... Alright, I don't know what happened there. I'm calling bullshit on that. I mean, the Confederates have taken that position. Union is nowhere near the point of contention here. But good job. They were able to do it. Another counterattack. So they fought off 2 of them so far. 52nd and the 2nd Delaware, they are doing their best against an extremely aggressive Confederate opponent this battle.
Fire!
And you hear the huzzah. Both sides now taking losses. 23 minutes to go. Confederates got to be frustrated at this point. I'm not sure they know what they can do to actually win this battle. They've tried so many times. The Union able to fight off those counterattacks both times. And it looks like the Alabama doing their best to survive here. 18th North Carolina coming back in. See Greenberg and Winkler trying to come up with a plan here.
Ja, das ist der Punkt. Viel zu schnell Verstärkung. Unsere kommt immer, sagen wir, 30 Sekunden zu spät.
Geladen?
Wir haben nicht so einen langen Weg.
All right, now it's coming back. I wonder if they didn't have a spy somewhere that I didn't see that was causing that point of contention to move the way it was. It's hard to say, but the blue line is bleeding away. You can see that nothing has changed on the field. Yeah, here it goes again. Blue line's coming back. I'm confused as hell. You guys are going to have to help me out on that. Frank is usually pretty good about helping me out, figure out what I don't know. Oh, here you go. This is probably why. 52nd and Frank, those guys are coming straight back down into the point. Greenberg and the boys trying to cross the road right in front of them, getting mowed down. Alabama doing their best to survive here. 52nd, aggressive move late in the match. They want to keep that point of contention their own. And the Alabama heavily reduced here. See both armies firing into the smoke, completely blind. But the Confederates have stopped the blue line from moving, and it's starting to come back Confederate again.
Wir beschießen die Linie vor uns. Einfach weiter schießen. Wir beschießen die Linie vor uns.
And the Confederates have really got to watch out for those guns. Blue line stop moving. 20 minutes to go. They're going to have to do something to push off the 52nd. You can see that blue line coming back toward Frank and the boys. Ever so slightly. It just keeps rocking back and forth. Mark Greenberg's back.
Ja, weiterhin Fire at Will. Drückt den so gut es geht, aber versucht mal eine halbwegs gute Linie wiederherzustellen. Bitte?
Guck mal zu mir.
North Carolina is definitely having an effect on the 52nd. There's only one guy left down here. Is he even left? He looks dead. Oh, he's dead. And now the blue line is starting to bleed away again. Less than 20 minutes to go. The Confederates have held that spot. 52nd had to either withdraw or were completely destroyed. An extremely long battle this week. But that's what you get when you get these teams just beating the hell out of each other like this. Okay, looks like North Carolina taking the offense here. Going up the knee wall. They want those guns back. But they're going to have to go through the 2nd Delaware to do it.
Gotta get infantry.
And the charge is on. 18th North Carolina coming over the knee wall. Stricker going down. 2nd Delaware trying to survive. Looks like the Alabamians have come up as well. This is an aggressive move by the Confederates this late in the battle. This could actually give the Union the victory if the Confederates are not able to push through. Alabama's still on their feet. They're still here. And it looks like they've done it, although there's a large mass of 52nd New York in the road. This could be trouble for the Confederates. They're going to have to get out of here. They cannot take those guys on right there. And they've backed off. But they did push them back, and the blue line is bleeding toward them now. I guess they've had this guy hiding in the rocks the whole time, and that's what's screwing up the point of contention. I'm not really sure. But you can see the 52nd's flag is still sitting there. Well, where somebody's is, they got a flag with them. You hear the snow. We're about to have our third counterattack of the day here. Neither one of these armies are willing to give up this battle. You see, they're going for their flag. 52nd coming down the road one more time. And of course, that blue line is coming back toward them again. So the Union refusing to lose this battle. You see the 2nd Delaware back there to reinforce the 52nd. Confederates huddled behind the stones and huddled behind the logs. Doing their best to defend the South Mountain from the Union. I just don't understand the point of contention on this map. I never have. Because it doesn't seem to matter. If the Union gets anywhere down this hill, they've got it. So give the 52nd some credit, man. They've been pushed off and pushed off and pushed off, and they just keep coming back for more. And right now, if they can hold this position and keep that point of contention, they can win this battle. And here we go again. Is he going to go back into the woods one more time, try to flank them again? The answer is yes. Alabama back in the woods. We've seen this before. How will the 52nd handle it this time? 2nd Delaware crossing over.
Die flankieren uns durch den Wald, Tobi.
Okay, ich bin da.
All right, they're prepared for it. The Alabama seem to stop. Maybe they're trying to lure the 52nd away from the point of contention. Hard to say. Say I lost him. It's so dark I can't hardly see. I'm sure that makes this just a fabulous battle to watch. Alright, 52nd did move away from the point, but here they come. So it worked. 8th Alabama were able to move them off the point of contention, but now they're getting flanked. Running back in, going straight back for those guns one more time. So they got the 52nd to commit to the woods, and that opened up the middle for the Alabama to take over the position in the center of the battlefield at the guns one more time. And the blue line is going away, and the Union is now breaking. If the Confederates can get this red line back now, they can win this match. But they've got the 52nd New York in the woods behind them, closer to the point of contention than they are. And they are on the move. North Carolina is going to have a whole lot of 52nd in their face real quick. And here they come, 52nd on the charge. Can they do it? Will the 8th Alabama see it in time and come down to help the 18th North Carolina? It appears that they will. Darkness has covered the battlefield. This is absolute chaos. Smoke and snow and blood and screaming. Both armies breaking at this point. But the Confederates are still here. Alabama and North Carolina have done it. There's no Union army left on the field except one guy running for his life.
Los, die Steine sollten wir einnehmen.
And if this line turns red all the way, this could be the end of the battle.
Unten ist noch eine Flagge. Hol mal eine, die Flagge.
O'Keefe's name is still there, but no, he's gone.
Stellt euch hier hinter die Steine, Deckung, ladet nach.
What a battle. This is going in the Hall of Fame for sure.
Jetzt beten, dass Verstärkung kommt. Augen auf.
So it really all depends. Can the 52nd and the 2nd Delaware get back with enough force? Because they are close. And you better believe they're going to try to make one last strong push. See the flags coming this way. They should appear out of the darkness at any moment. Oh, here they go. Look at that line bleeding away. Confederates almost had it. But Frank denies them one more time. 52nd New York coming back into position.
Seht ihr sie da oben stehen? Ja. Hinter den Holzloks. Company A.
2nd Delaware is there. 52nd. They were waiting for the volley. There it was. What an epic battle. And the Delaware boys running for their flag here. Oh. Not able to get him. But the line's turning blue. What do the Confederates have to do to win this battle? Frank denying them over and over. Boys coming for the flag again. Everybody's taking their turn. Front of the firing squad. Schultz trying to pick it up. Doesn't look like it's letting him. I heard a charge. I thought that was Frank. But I don't see anybody coming. And the line is blue. The Yankees have done it again. Incredible. 10 minutes left in this battle. Both sides are breaking. And the Confederates know they're under fire from the Union guns one more time. And 18th North Carolina has moved off. Going to try another flanking maneuver. 8th Alabama en masse at the rocks. They're going to have to do something. Both armies have been extremely aggressive. All right, 18th has moved up to the left. It's the first time we've seen that in this battle.
Nice.
It's like they want to sweep around.
Schön weiter drauf schießen. Das Ticket zu uns.
So ein Wetter haben sie es halt.
Ja.
Yeah, North Carolina's coming back now. Not sure what they were doing up there. They were trying to find where the point would come back to them. Who knows where it is in this battlefield? I'm assuming it's where the 52nd stand right now, even though that's not where it shows it is. It shows it back here. But obviously, every time Frank and the boys have gotten in this position, uh-oh, we've got a last stand by the Union. Now, I never understand these rules, and I've always screwed these up. I don't know if that means that if the Union dies that they don't get reinforcements. Hey, thanks, Silversmith. I appreciate it, brother. You guys have been just amazing in the chat today. I really do appreciate that. Oh, man. Guns firing on the Confederates. But they're still here. Look at the bodies.
Ladet in Ruhe nach. Ihr könnt gerne mal links und rechts vorsichtig raussuchen und schießen. Ja.
Wir müssen jetzt die Position wechseln. Das habe ich nochmal 2 Schritte auf uns raus. Wenn wir hinter den Holz und den Wesen sicher waren. Nicht schlecht. Ja, feiert wird.
Das ist eine schöne Sache.
So Union just seems happy to stand here.
Nach vorne, dritte Reihe bilden.
Probably waiting for a Confederate counterattack here.
Wir können jetzt noch.
sehen diesen Balkans.
Ja, noch ein Stillstand Offiziersfeld, noch ein Stillstand Offiziersfeld.
It has to appear to be wasting bullets at this time, unless they're shooting at the artillery.
Was?
2 Grad nach rechts.
Oh God. Brutal attack by the artillery. That Union artillery is just on today. So Frank and the boys are just going to let the artillery do the work.
Verstärkung.
Fire Company aim! Ihr seht die Flagge der Fire Holzstapel! Und gebt die Hölle! Fire!
There you go. They finally got a little bit of an angle on the 52nd here. New Yorkers just waiting for it to tick away here. 6 minutes to go. And New York giving it back.
Ja, können wir machen, aber das muss koordiniert sein, keine Einzelaktion.
Natürlich nicht. Wo ist das Grünhügel?
Take aim!
They're knocking holes in the 52nd over there.
Du stellst dich auf, links sie, wir schieben noch ein bisschen weiter in die Flanke und versuchen zu
I did not anticipate this battle going so long. I'm supposed to be cooking dinner right now. My wife's going to be pissed. Well, we're within 5 minutes now. All right, we got them moving now. So there goes your 18th North Carolina. Crossing the road, trying to get a flanking attack on the 52nd. That's been successful many times today already. 8th Alabama's going with them. They're not staying in front of that cannon any longer. Put the 52nd between themselves and the Union artillery. Four minutes to go. And the Confederates have flanked them. What are they going to do? And the 52nd's having to move. They've been flanked. They're running back for the point of contention now.
52nd, komm, sortiert euch ein, bleibt hier in der
But there are no more Confederates here. They've all made it into the woods.
Ganz ruhig, Tim.
Right face, at the double.
Is there anything the Confederates can do to win this match in 3 minutes? We'll see.
Ich bleib hier auf der Luft nur wegpusten.
Wir gehen bei der Flanks rein.
They're just getting tired of those damn guns. Going back for them again.
Und jetzt Left face.
Face.
George Finance.
You heard the order. But there are no Union at these guns. They've all moved down the hill. Brilliant move by the Union here. Knowing exactly what the Confederates were thinking. They just swapped guns to the other side of the field.
So, hol ihn.
Canister, holt eine Canister.
Well, 2 minutes to go. One Confederate regiment at the previous Union guns, the other in the woods.
Ja, kommt auf die andere Seite des Wagens.
Not a lot of Union left, and that, oh, the blue line is coming away. It's starting to bleed Confederate. They're starting to pick them off here. And here come the Alabama. Alabama's come out of the woods into the point of contention. And they're taking it back. 2 minutes. Can they get it in time? Oh, that line is bleeding fast. Oh, and they're charging. I thought they would just stand here and take it. Alabama charging into the 52nd and the 2nd Delaware. And we've got a final push. It's so dark you can't see shit here. And okay, here we go. 1 minute 24 seconds left. Confederates are in control of the battlefield. Will the Union have time to get back from spawn? If the Confederates are smart, they're going to guard these damn logs. That's where they lose it every time. And they did it! Confederate victory! Jeez, look at the battle numbers here. 490 to 454. That was an epic battle. Absolutely. So, congratulations to everybody in the battle. It was a hell of a fight for the 52nd and the 2nd Delaware. 52nd New York, 2nd Delaware. Great fight there, but the Confederates pulled it off. So if you like that, hell, if you didn't like that, you don't have a pulse. But if you did like it, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. We do this every week. Come back and see us next week if you can. Until next time, my name is Jehovah, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.